What's up, y'all? Joe. How's it going? Alright, I kinda wanna make this video before I don't feel like it. Also, I'm still freshly came back from Taiwan, dealing with the jet lag and all this stuff, right? I don't know, I just wanna make this quick video. First of all, most of all, quick apologies because me and my girlfriend are moving, if you're new to the channel and don't know that. So yeah, one, everything's a mess, and also like any lights that I had, you know, to light up this section, like I removed them because, you know, we're packing up. Even though we're moving a few months ahead, we're just trying to get everything like ready to go, right? But anyways, mainly what I want to do with this video is like I want to show you my setup at home versus what I had in Taiwan, right? I don't know. Well, some of the questions I got was like, what's the difference? How's it different? You know, if I'm able to edit faster, this and that. So I just want to like bring up a few things. You know, if you guys yourself are interested in editing, or you want to like, or you're just curious or whatever, but just to answer some questions and also to show you how I appreciate my setup more, right? Now, to begin with, like I was happy with what I had in Taiwan. Don't get me wrong, that laptop I had with a 4090 inside, it had like an Intel crazy CPU. It was a really good laptop. I'll post a video link in the descriptions, but Paul actually made a video. He did like an unboxing mail time video, whatever, and like he went to like talking about the laptop that I got. And if you wanted to like know which laptop it was like the RS17X laptop. You know, that was a good laptop. I'm not gonna get to the specifications because, you know, I'm not into that stuff, to be honest. I mean, I know it works, you know, but you can look into it more if you want to get answers from Paul's videos or whatever. But I just want to like talk about like my setup at Taipei versus what I got here. Now, probably the thing you notice like to begin with is like it's on a sit-stand desk, right? I'll be honest, I came back with back pain. I've been sitting around for so much that I totally like ignored the fact that I need to like stretch more, and I knew I should have. But I've actually been practicing some yoga actually at my free time because, you know, back pain is not new for me, but something I deal with. Yeah, so coming back with back pain was totally my fault because I messed up. I didn't take the time necessary to actually relax, do some exercises, stuff like that. Like if you're watching my videos, and I got to a point where like I was so busy that I didn't even go for my morning walk or anything like that. The only time I'll step out of the room was just to get more coffee, you know. I did that for like maybe 2 days straight the most, right? And then there was like a half day where I was just stuck in the room like sitting, right? So again, that was totally my fault. And like talking with Paul, obviously he's been watching my videos, and like he brought up, he noticed in one of my videos, the early ones, how we said that I mentioned I'd rather work on a bigger screen. Yeah, this is this is a monitor that Paul gave me. You know, it's the Acer 34 or whatever, you know, 3440 by 1440, 8-bit, RGB, standard dynamic range, you know. I think this is able to get like a very high refresh rate, but you know, I don't use this for gaming. But yeah, that's my Acer Predator, and honestly, out of all these 4 monitors I have, if I was to stick with one type of monitor, personally, I'll stick with an ultra wide. So yeah, if you guys are looking to invest in a monitor, honestly, in my personal opinion, if you guys, you know, are somewhat on a budget, and you know, if you only have enough money to buy one monitor, you know, I would suggest for you to get a one ultra wide. Honestly, go with 2K. Make sure it's 2K. There's so many options out there if you want to like get like a high refresh rate monitor, so you can, you know, game off it or whatever. You know, with the way how technology is going, I think you're able to like split the screens, right? So you can have one screen to be like almost like a gaming section, and then like on the side of the screen you're able to have, say, like, I don't know, your web browser or your Twitch chat or whatever, you know. So you're able to split up the screen, right, if you want to like use it in that manner, right? I don't mess with that stuff too much, you know. I got different monitors for all of that, right? But you're able to do that from my understanding, right? If for these events, like Paul saw my video and he told me that he's able to like probably set something up with one of our sponsors, and they can probably like when we go to, say, like Las Vegas or CES, they can actually have a monitor ready for us to pick up so we can use it at these events. And honestly, I would much rather do that 100% of the time. So I'm gonna take him up on that offer, and definitely when the next event happens, which will be Vegas, I'll definitely remind him to do that for me. Please do that for me, because that brings me up to my next point. Chairs. As you guys mentioned, I saw my videos, the chair that I had was uncomfortable as shit. Now this is my, these are Herman Miller brand office chairs. This chair, it's up there in price, that's for fucking sure. But I mean, you definitely feel the difference when you start sitting on this thing, right? Paul he bought this for me. He actually found a store that sells refurbished Herman Miller office chairs, and that's what he got me, right? The one that we got was the Eron collection. And yeah, these new I think are like 1,000, but probably got it for like 500 each. Like they were refurbished, right? So for that much money, is it comfortable? Fucking, of course it is, right? But there's certain things I want to talk about why this chair is comfortable and why you want to invest that much money in something. Now you don't have to get this chair. Again, invest in something that you feel comfortable with. Do not skimp on a chair, right? Think of it as shoes, right? If you walk around a lot, you spending the extra 50 to 100 bucks on a pair of shoes may not be that big of a deal, especially if you know you're walking around that much, right? Same thing with a chair. If it's something that you're gonna keep for a long ass time, you know for a fact it's gonna take care of you. Also, another cool thing about this type of chair is that like it's designed in a manner where like say if like the fabric starts to get messed up, you're able to replace it, you know? So you're able to keep this chair for a long time, right? I do my best to show you the benefits of this chair. Now the best thing about this chair is the way how it's curved here. This definitely has a lot of like support for your back, right? The chair that I had in the office chair, which was like a straight up flat piece of shit, and like that's definitely not the way to go. Having like this like curved like support angle, it fits on your lower back. Especially for me, it has like the lumbar support. It has this thing on the bottom, which you're able to adjust, you know, if you want to get more support for your lumbar area. For the most part, I have this like set pretty low, and that basically kind of like helps like support my lower butt area, like the lumbar area. So you know, it kind of keeps my back in a good position, right? Also, this material has like a mesh. If you can see, it's kind of see-through. Yeah, this thing does help a lot, especially during the summertime, because it does get hot in my place, and also like, you know, helps breathe, right? You know, you're not all sticky and crap like that when you're sitting. Also, another thing is like basically for the most part when I'm working, see that like rocking, I don't have it locked, you know. Usually depending on what I'm doing, I'm able to like sit up straight and like, you know, just do my thing, edit or whatever. And then like if I need to like chill back, you know, I can go like this, and like that does make this action, being able to do it when I need to is a massive help, which is what I like about this chair. Also, like this rocking, it's very quiet. I had like a lot of like chairs in the past where like this will make a lot of noise. Also, it does feel very smooth when I do that, right? Like the tension, it feels right, and there's like a lot of support. You know, it just glides, right? Also, another thing I learned to appreciate is basically this. Being able to like twist when I'm working is very beneficial. The reason why I like this, say like I'm editing, right? And then like if I need to like for whatever reason like twist, like look to get something, was a drink, or you know, I need to look at another monitor, or if I need to go over here to get my phone or whatever. This is actually like I realized like right away, like that's the first thing I kind of missed when I had that chair in the office. Not being able to like twist when I need is a fucking problem, right? Also, if I need to like turn around and like stand up to go and to walk away from my desk, that's another problem I had. I was sitting down, if I needed to get up for whatever reason to go to the bathroom or something, I couldn't do that. That was a pain in the ass to get up and all this other shit. I couldn't just twist and go, which may not be that big of a deal, but like again, you know, when you're sitting in for hours, being comfortable as much as possible is very important, right? Especially for me. You know, so this is something I do daily, and you want to be as comfortable as possible, right? Also, like the hand rest. I mean, if you notice, they're kind of like not even. The reason is because this arm, I have it over on my keyboard. So I have this hand here working on my keyboard, and this arm, this is free because I'm using my mouse here, right? So I just kind of like, I don't know, I have it lowered here. So like this part of like the chair kind of goes underneath the desk, and then I have my hand here, like doing my mouse thing. So I usually have it, you know, free. You know, it's not bumping into like this armrest, right? Which is how I work, you know, have like the mouse here, and right here I'm resting my hand over on the keyboard, right? So that's the cool thing about this chair. Also, you can adjust like the height of like the armrest. That's another thing I guess I kind of like about this chair as well. Like there's a lock, so if I push down on the lock, if I move forward, it kind of stops there, right? See that? Now if I want, there's a lock here, and you can remove it, and the chair kind of like tilts forward. See that? You'll see how it does that. So I mean, it's kind of cool because like if for whatever reason, like I don't know, you need to like move forward and like look in, get close to like the monitor or whatever. Like that's the thing about these chairs. They're designed to like move with your body and support, right? So if I need to like look forward, look at that. See how like I have like the whole chair kind of like tilts forward, and then I can tilt back and just chill my back and my arm, relax. Oh, I need to do something. Let me look in. Pow! Look at that. See that? It's pretty cool, right? So yeah, that's the thing about this chair, and like I learned to appreciate more now that I went to like fucking Taiwan and I sat there for 2 days on that garbage of a chair. I mean, again, I appreciate it, but fucking hey, dude, I came back with back pain, right? And like these are like the reasons why, and this is why having a good chair. And super thanks to Paul for getting this to me, because you know. But yeah, I mean, this chair is really nice. Again, little things like that you don't think about until you use this chair, and then you don't have it. Yeah. Twisting is a massive help, you know. You're working, you know, you need to get something, you twist over here, you need something over there, you can twist, you can get it, right? Being able to like really take a break, be like, all right, let me twist back, stretch my back out, feels good, all right, good stuff. The mesh, you know, is breathable, so you know, it doesn't like, you don't get all wet and sticky as you're working. You need to like lean in closer. Oh, look at that. See how far the chair tilts forward? Also, like the technology that's built into it, like the pistons or whatever the fuck you call that thing, like it feels very smooth. It glides, you know. It doesn't feel like it's forcing against you. It kind of goes with you, right? So, yeah, I really like this chair. I really do like this chair. And just about everything you can think of is pretty adjustable, really. Even like the tension and how when it rocks back and forth, you're able to adjust it so you can feel more stiff or whatever. For the most part, like I have it pretty set loose, you know. Pretty maxed out, so you feel like there's no resistance whatsoever. It just feels very natural and smooth, you know. And yeah, it's just it's a good chair. All right, with that, I think I'm gonna end the video because I think it's going long enough, right? So listen to yourself. If your vision is hurting when you work, pay attention to that. Don't fucking ignore it. Is your back hurting when you're working? Pay attention to that. Don't fucking ignore it, right? Does your wrist hurt when you're working? Don't ignore it, all right? If you do feel certain discomfort when you're working for long periods of time, especially on a desk or whatever it is you're doing, don't fucking ignore it, all right? There are tools to help you more comfortable, you know. Get a keyboard with a wrist rest, you know, your ear shirts, invest in a better headsets, you're more comfortable. You know, the mouse even I get is more like designed for the hand to be comfortable. Mouse pad, you know, fucking like sit stand desk, you can adjust the height, so you know, if you want to stand, you can stand to work. I just showed you the chairs more comfortable. Yeah, invest in yourself. Do not fuck with your health. Yeah, I'm kind of getting mad because like I came back with back pain and I'm kind of upset with myself for letting it happen because I know better, right? But yeah, this does happen. And my back pain was a reminder that I need to learn to like take breaks, go for walks. And if I have to come back with some work, then it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But next time I'll be more careful, right? Thanks again, guys, for watching this video, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.